Oh, there we go. Yeah, nah. Part one was, bro. That probably been our best one yet. Not gonna hold you. Me and friends we're getting real good, bro. And we have a lot coming. We have a lot coming. Just waiting for them real quick. It's about to be lit. But yeah, everybody, every week, we're gonna probably do a poll. Which day is better? Which days people like better? Wednesday or Thursday? Yeah. Definitely gonna talk to my co-host, my Clay. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna ask him. Wait, you want to be Clay or Steph?
Honestly, I feel like me and you sometimes, you're Clay sometimes and I'm Steph sometimes.
Yeah,
So
okay,
like,
bet.
we just
Okay,
played off that.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a
Yeah,
fact. Cause I was about to start, when we start doing like memes and stuff, that's what we start doing. But yeah, we about to send it.
yeah,
Well, actually, no, they should be hopping back on. Yeah, you got to hop back on. But yeah, we were talking about the judgment thing, and it's
yeah.
like, bro, that doesn't lower your what's up, Matt? Yeah, the whole judgment that I hated that. Oh, we're gonna talk about reflections too, cause I got an analogy for that, cause the person that told me about it melted his noggin, and I probably
Right,
melt their noggins too.
right,
But the whole judgment lowers your vibration. It's like, no, it does not, bro. Every time you deciding to hop on this live was a judgment call. You made a
right.
decision. Every time you make a
You need
decision,
it.
it's off of a judgment.
You need it to basically survive almost.
It's
It's
yo,
essential.
bro. But now but look, but what was we talking about? These spiritualist gurus hopping in a la la land and thinking that they're doing something. Oh, I'm helping the collective. No, you're not, bro.
Yeah,
You're not, bro, because you're leaving out stuff, right? How are you helping the collective, but you're leaving out the dark stuff?
right.
And if P hops back on this, right? Because he can expound on it if he wants to. But if everybody's so woke and everybody's so dimensional, right? Universe, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. There's more darkness than light in the universe. That's why we're able to see the light.
Yeah,
Hello. So if you're one of these guru spiritualists, blah blah blah, woke people, but you're not talking about darkness as much or not more than the light,
right.
then how are you being real?
Yeah,
It makes zero sense when you look, bro. Every single representation of the universe, it's black, it's dark. So if you're sitting here helping the collective, right? Whatever it is you think that you're doing, because you're not expanding on any of the darkness or making it just as important, you
right.
are faking.
It's
Now I have to
it's
question your intention.
it's the template. It's like you said in the last live is like, even let's say like you're not going to be able to know how to do algebra if you don't know how to add first. And darkness, I feel like is the basics. It's like the 101, right? Into evolving into everything, because that's kind of where we all come from. That's where we
Hello.
seek the information for in the first place. No one goes
Hey,
and seeks positive information because they're already positive. I mean, not most of the time. I mean,
yeah, yeah.
sometimes, but not all of
Hey,
the time.
you know what's super funny? We're born in darkness. In
Yeah,
our mom's stomach, there's nothing but darkness.
right,
So it's like, yo, but so woke, right? So oh, I know all the books, but just off of that right there, I'm busting your whole head for months.
right.
Because now you now have to uninstall that bum ass aesthetic that you stole from whatever spiritual guru, whatever, and then I'd be like, wait, hold up, that aesthetic doesn't work anymore. It never worked. The aesthetic
Yeah,
was trash. It
yeah.
was mid. Off
The
rip, it was mid. You feel what I'm
the
saying? And that's the difference between the real. How you help the collective be real,
yeah,
right? I tweeted, I said, bro, being real is sometimes is you saying and doing things that are not preferred by others because it
yeah,
has to be done,
right.
right?
I,
Us having these conversations and showing people that's these very real things, and not, oh, let me light some incense and make sure I
yeah,
rub my rose quartz on my face. It's like, first of all, I don't need none of that.
right,
I don't need none of that to be real and give you this love on this live. There's a reason
right,
why y'all coming in for part two.
right,
Because there's love here. It's radiating love because why is this real? We're coming from a place of understanding, right? And at the same time, when people hop in the comments and talk to us, that's why we love it. You're giving us better understanding of you. So now I'm able to love you better off the
right.
live. Off the live. This is like right now, this is like the wholesale love, right? But in the wholesale love, which is the live, you out here giving the perspective, this, that, and the other. You're hitting us up, blah, 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 blah. You know,
I'm pretty much open to that. You know, hitting me up, blah blah. Oh, what you think? Now I'm able to love you, customized, like even more. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now you got the limited edition. You know what I'm saying? Just to put it in you know, store terms for everybody to
Right.
understand. But it's like, yeah, and we gonna segue into the reflection thing, right? Oh, everybody is a reflection of you. Shut up, bro. First of all, that's trash. Another blanketed statement. How
Hmm.
do you guys let go of the past? You let it go. It happened. Um,
Presence
First of all,
over past, right, Mike?
yeah, it's a pass. You feel what I'm
Presence
saying?
over
Like,
past. I wrote about that, by the way. If you click on the link in my bio, I have an
yeah,
actual piece called "Releasing the Past."
oof,
It's amazing. So I hope that
yeah.
you can
So
check that
so
out.
wait, let me, because I melted someone's brain with the person who had the answers, read all the books, couldn't fathom what I was saying. Now, if when you look in the mirror now, right, that's your reflection. If you look in the mirror in 2 years, that's a different reflection, right? So you just blankly saying everybody's reflection of you. No, it could be what I used to be. I'm not that anymore.
Right.
I'm not that anymore. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, clearly my reflection from 2 years ago does not look like this now.
Hell no.
It don't. So
Right.
then now, why would I not? Because everybody's so spiritual, but y'all don't understand the concept. Spiritually smart, not spiritually intelligent. That's why you keep getting your ass kicked and got have an identity crisis every 6 months, right? That's your ass, because you don't sit there and actually digest information. You get it. Oh wait, I gotta show everybody I'm spiritually, I'm smart. Let me get it out. Relax, relax,
Right.
relax.
Hmm.
Actually digest the information, so when someone comes, that's another reason why people don't step into this arena with us, because
Yeah.
they know we're not the aesthetically pleasing people. We actually know
Right.
what the hell we're talking about. So
Right.
any type of bum ass euro step you do is getting punched off the backboard, LeBron James style, like, huh, two hands.
Right.
You can't come to us, with the oh well, what about this? It's like, you thought that was a good move? Like,
Yeah.
first of all, that was a projection. That wasn't even
Yeah.
valid. It wasn't
Yeah.
even real. It was a projection.
The what
Yeah,
ifs,
the
and the
what ifs.
hypotheticals are just, yeah.
Love the hypothetical. And you know why they love hypotheticals? Because that's where they stay in la la land.
Yeah.
Go, what is Monique? If you can't say the names, keep it on the playground. A lot of people be on the playground thinking that they're getting buckets. Like, no, bro. Some of us are in a whole arena battling some whole other stuff, and you out
Yeah.
here in your local park shooting by yourself, thinking you dropping 40. Bruh, that doesn't make any sense, right? And
Right.
that's real. And it's like, not to say that that's the issue, but there's more steps, there's more arenas, there's more places to go
Right.
within your growth. And
Right.
another thing, right? You're comparing your growth to people who don't grow. So then what is that? Ferns, now I play college basketball. Am I gonna come to you? Am I gonna tell you and Charlie in our group chat, yo, I went to the YMCA and play some 12-year-olds, I was killing them? What? But
Hell
that's what
no.
people be doing.
Yeah.
They be grown ass people going to the YMCA killing 12-year-olds. Yo, look, I get buckets. No, you don't.
Yeah.
You're playing 12-year-olds in a YMCA, bro. That's not buckets.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You have to upgrade. You have to upgrade if you want to. Every time you grow, the competition, right? And competition is not a problem. Competition is a healthy human thing. How you react to it is what's healthy or unhealthy, right?
Right.
It's okay to be in competition, because if and you should be not in competition with your friends, but y'all should be that's what inspiring, right? If I'm out here just dusting y'all in every single thing, what gives me the incentive, right? Or what makes me ground myself in reality if I'm not getting buckets, right? If I don't see
I
anybody
love
else
that.
dropping 40, how do I know my 40 is valid? My
I
40
love
could be the YMCA 40.
That's a great point, and I love that because like friendly competition or competitiveness creates accountability as well. Because like I said, there's people around me that aren't getting buckets. I'm not getting buckets, or maybe if I'm not getting buckets, but the people around me are, that creates an accountability for me to want to hang
Get in
with you
the
guys,
lab.
right? And that's the importance of having relationships, like we were talking, rooted in purpose, to be able
Yes.
to grow.
Perfect example, right? Between me and you, right? Friendly competition. Your articles are circulating around the world. I'm sitting here like, bro, I got to get more buckets.
Yeah,
But I'm telling everybody I know about that, because that's hard.
yeah,
Bro, none of your friends can, bro, I don't know. But how many people can say, yo, my best friend, his articles are just circulating around the world?
yeah.
and it's helping. It's not like sensationalism. It's like real right. It's real right, like self-help, bro. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
hard.
you.
Like that's elites. Like
Yeah.
there's no come on, man. And people be hating so much because their reaction to competition is so unhealthy. They're
Right.
sitting like, no, I don't care. Like I could do that if I tried. Like, bro, it's
Right.
not about you doing it if you tried. It's about that it's happening right now.
Yeah.
And it's dope.
I
That's
had somebody downplay it too, because it was like, oh, it's in that many countries, but how much you getting paid for it? And I'm like, but that's not really what it's about. You feel me? People will put all types of stipulations on your success and your growth, no matter what. Like what no matter how much you do, no matter what you do, there's always going to be someone. And in the same way, it's like when Charlie was dropping songs and I was playing PlayStation, I'm like, fuck. I'm over here fucking around playing 2K, and Charlie just dropped my favorite song of the year.
Bro,
You know?
bro, this dude says, and that's why it's beautiful to share stuff. It's like, hold on, he doing that. I gotta drop some heat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You dropping articles, Charlie dropping songs, so I'm going this live getting 100.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because as of right now, that's the thing. I'm like, I'm gonna get buckets in the other stuff, but I'm dropping 100. And then what happens, right? I go into your camp, right? So I talked about Twitter about, you wanted me to write a letter to my 18-year-old self. And I'm like, bro, that's Fern's like, yo, come over here, do this homework with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna get right. I'm like, that's love. You know what I'm saying? That's love. Because it's like, yo, I know you can be good at this.
Yeah.
Right? But you may not think, because even sometimes we're not even aware of how we're limiting ourselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's, y'all get me off my ass. Yeah, facts. And respectfully.
And you got me off my ass too.
Bro.
And that's why we support each other, is because that's literally like when one is down, we pick each other up unconsciously, because at the end of the day, a team is a team, right? And it's a great part about a team is like, you're not going to be able to do everything right, but if you play the part that you're good at, everyone's going to win. Everyone's going to eat. And the accountability that it creates is amazing, because if you play with LeBron, you're not going to want to be ass. You're not going to make the starting lineup and be trash. Like,
yeah, that's a fact. But we have this obsession, right? What I said in part one, the obsession with being weak, being mid. It's like, it's all good as long as you try. Bro, trying is literally that's we're alive. We're trying. What are you talking about? Like, it's like, bro, Pete didn't pull up. It's like, bro, it's like people, why am I getting an award for blinking?
Right.
So I got the most blinks I got the most blinks ever for someone that's 24. Like, bro, what are we even talking about?
Right.
Like, none of this even makes any sense. So it's like, yes, when you're about a whole bunch of mid, your mid is going to be like, they're going to prop the mid up because they're mid.
Right.
They don't get any buckets.
That's why having the right people around you is important. And honestly, when you're really stepping into your purpose and you really understand what love is, like, anyone around me knows, like, there's no one that's around me that I'm close with that I didn't make a better person, that didn't push to another level. And it's not because I felt you needed to do more, but it's because that's how I am. So I want you to feel the same way that I feel, so we can meet each other in the middle. It's not me being judgmental, like, yo, you should be doing more. But it's like, if you're around me and we're close, I'm going to push you to that level. Anyone in this live that knows me right now knows that that's the type of person I am. And that's what love is to me. That's what love is to me. If I'm not pushing you, I'm not doing my job. Even if I'm leading by example, like, even I'm not saying, like, yo, do this, do that. Like, to be able to help you, push you to your worth and help you understand and find yourself, like, that's what we're all here for each other to do, to learn from each other's creations, to lead and be inspired by each other.
And then on the opposite, right? For someone's like, oh no, I don't know, why not do that, right?
Right.
That's the biggest question. Why would not push you? Like, why? If you sit here, you click like, cool, oh right. You don't want us to push you, but then you're the first one to say, oh, I know my worth now, bro. We knew it too, but you was calling us judgmental. Like,
and that's the tough part about love too, is because sometimes we fall in love with potential, right? So we see people's potential, and then even if they don't act on it, we see it so much and we justify all their shit, but it's because we see it. But at the end of the day, you have to step up to the plate too. You know what I mean? Like, it don't matter how good of a prospect you are coming out of college. If you're not in the game dropping buckets, it don't mean shit. I don't care what you did in the NCAA, bro. Like, this is the fucking league. This is the league.
How many NCAA people was Christian Leitner? Perfect example. This dude was on a dream team. Trash pro.
Yeah.
Trash pro. Dude was on 7 teams and like he was on. I think he was on like 4 or 5 teams in like 7 or 8 years. Trash. It's like because you have people that's like, oh, this is elite, and then it's like, yeah, well, welcome to the actual league, right?
Yeah.
What do veterans say to rookies? Welcome to the league. This ain't
Yeah.
college no more. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's the same thing. But at the end of the day, isn't it up to that individual? Up to
Absolutely.
that individual, it
Absolutely.
is. But
And
our thing
go ahead, Mike.
is, don't say we don't love you. Don't
Yeah.
say we're negative. Don't say none of that because you're choosing to be mid. Say
Right.
that. Don't blame or point the fingers at nobody else because you're choosing to be mid.
Right. And
Right?
we respect it more if you just keep it that way, because other than that, we're just gonna
Understanding, Melvin. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
other than that, we're just constantly like, I don't want to just be aware of your potential, right? Just like if I'm around you and you just have the potential, that's not enough for me. So I'm gonna try to push you to be a better person. And that's not me being on a high horse. It's me just wanting you to experience the things that I experienced, so we can all win together. So it's like, if you're telling me I'm egotistical or I'm annoying because I want to push you to be a better person, like, that's not even tough love. That's not even tough love. It's just reality. It's just I want you to win with me.
Facts. And even with that, and also about me pushing you, I'm telling you what to do to me.
Yeah.
Oh, hell, everybody's a reflection. You haven't figured that out?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to, oh, it's a reflection. I'm like, yeah, but again, you're only looking at that concept from an egotistical point of view, and that's what we're saying. You can sit here and talk about manifestation, rose quartz sage, my ancestors. Like, bro, you can say all of that because when I actually speak to you, I'm going to know what it really is. And
Right.
there's another reason why you don't like speaking to me, because I'm going to expose, you're going to feel exposed. But it's not I'm exposed you. It's like, oh, damn, the real just came. The real vibration came. So now I'm folding. I'm like, well, you get what you asked for, right? You wanted real this, right? Everybody, I want real love. Y'all not even built for that.
Right. They expose themselves. Like, we don't do the exposing. Like, when the communication is like, you expose yourself, like it's not us purposely trying to make you feel that way. It's just you already have the realization. We don't have to say shit.
Hold on. This man, Ethan, he said, I'm surprised he didn't pull up, but he said, you being insecure is not being humble or something like that. Like, oh, no. You having low confidence is not the same as being humble. Bam. Right there. Oh, be humble. Richard, what people, have as much confidence as me and don't make me feel like I got to get in the lab. That's not my job.
Right.
If I'm in the lab all day, every day, and you feel like because you're around me to get in the lab, go get your ass in the lab.
Right.
Why is it always what someone else is doing?
That's
always with these people. It's always like, yo, you should be doing this because if you was this, then you would be high vibrational. What are you talking about?
right.
If you're really high vibrational, you should understand what that is and shut up.
That's what we were talking about in the last live. I was saying the difference between quote unquote high self-worth and entitlement. Because
Yes.
I don't think some people don't understand the difference. Some people's entitlement makes them feel that that's high self-worth. When in reality, it's a low self-worth.
Ooh.
Pete just said it's on a low horse. Not a high horse, on a low horse.
Okay, so Charlie wants me to explain humble versus grounded, right? So by definition, if you look at the definition of humble, hold on, let me look it up. I don't even want to lie to y'all. The definition of humble is literally saying that you think lesser of yourself. Like, that's actually in the definition. Grounded just means that you're in reality. You fully are immersed into what is going on. Ground, right? That you're connected with the earth. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if Ja's in here, but the waviest thing that he's ever said to me, right? And he's a very ambitious person. He gets things done. He's like that. You know what I'm saying? The thing that stuck with me the most, and people don't even understand the certain compliments. He said, "Bro, you're connected to the earth, bro. It's different." I said, "I'm glad you see that." That's a whole. That's like, even though it's something like, yo, what does he mean by that? Exactly. It's a whole different. It's because he's saying you're grounded. You're able to operate on a real level.
Right.
It's not just, well, right? Because let's go. We got to go into, right, the segue, entitlement, because that's what this high maintenance crap is. I'm like, bro, you're high maintenance for what, bro? What is what? And then if you're high maintenance, that's cool. Can you give yourself your own high maintenance? right? You're asking, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
he got to do this, she got to do that. I'm like, but you can't do it for yourself. So it's just entitlement, projection, and insecurity, right? I'm materialistic. Oh, I'm like, bro, like for what, right? And then now I'm just like, you're just insecure. You're trying to distract me from realizing that you don't actually love yourself. That's what you're doing. All of
Right.
these requirements that you have to do that are not anything at all.
Yeah.
It's like, it's all you're doing is trying to distract me from like, well, if I keep him distracted enough about what I constantly need, that he's not going to see me for what I really am. Oh, we've been seeing your moves. We've been seeing your moves.
Yeah.
That's a trash ass in and out.
Yeah.
We've been seeing your moves, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, pickpocket, they'll dunk me.
Yeah.
360 on Blake Griffin on the other way down. Like, bro, you think, like, that's why I be laughing. I'm like, bro, y'all are like, it's you know, not disrespect clowns. It's the circus. That's what it is. That's what it is, bro. It's like, yo, I got
That's
my
OD.
just watching clowns, bro. Because it's like, because that's what you, because right, and clowns are wearing makeup. They're pretending to be someone else. They're entertaining for other people, right? You see how you see how it's so easy to connect the concepts of clown and just being insecure and needing external validation. It's the same thing. That's what clowns are doing. They're there to make other people well, if they don't laugh, then I'm not funny. It's the same thing.
Right.
Well, if I don't have this, then I have low self-worth. If I don't do this, then I'm not that nigga. If I don't have this, then I'm not that B. It's like, you're a clown. That's what clowns do.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally the concept. That's why I keep saying, bro, I don't need to watch no comedies. I don't remember the last time I watched a comedy. Because all I gotta do is watch the circus.
Yeah.
For example, right? I used to tell my team, right? All you do is feed into jokes, complaining, little like below the belt jokes. Is like, if you're feeding into clown stuff, so you're going to be perceived as a clown.
Right.
Simple. 2 + 2 is 4.
Yeah.
It's always going to be 4.
Right. You made a good point about this with the filters, and like, not people are blindly throwing away. Like, people don't grasp the concept of what the word means, but implement it into their daily lives. But don't understand, like, if you take a second to understand and just understand the word filter, like, what are you filtering, right? So it's another thing. 2 + 2 = 4. Right.
Make up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're making up how you look.
Right.
But you're gonna sit here and tell me in my face, I love the way I look. So why do you put on makeup every single day? I don't do it for y'all, I do it for me. So why don't you wear makeup in the crib? Stop running, stop. Like, who are you lying to? Who are you lying for? It's not none of us. Yeah, you're gonna have clowns that but you know, and it's like, trust me, I know all of the programming that goes on. But because I know, the reason why I'm telling you, stop doing that.
Yeah.
Because you're succumbing to the programming. Oh, you don't know how it is for what? I'm like, bro, I'm an advocate for what be going on. I'm like, yo, put all of this down. Ban all of that. Stop it. Because all you're doing is you're just feeding the insecure, you're feeding it, and you think what you're thinking is making the insecurity better is actually what's feeding it.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why these lives and when we say these things like, bro, if you're wearing a filter and makeup, there's no way you love how you look. There's no way. There's no way. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
How? It doesn't make any sense. There's no way in hell. Because you're making up how you want to look, and then you're filtering that.
You're filtering the makeup.
Bro, like, cool, pick one. That's valid. You're doing both? And swear to me up and down. Oh, but it's so funny. Look at the concepts. These people also be high maintenance. They're entitled. They're very emotional. They're external validation. I'm like, yo, I mean, it's not 2 + 2 is it's more like 2 + X = 4. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, what's X? Like 2. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it is, right? And that's why it's so funny about how math and logic are interlinked. It's like, I never thought that until now. I'm like, I use more math now than anything else because it's so easy to explain. But I'm like, yo, you have to understand the reality of it, right? But La La Land, right? Well, Let me go, for example, right? Somebody had fake locks, right? And I trolled them. I trolled the hell out of it. It did low key numbers. And I said, I don't want to see any women in men's business, blah, blah, blah. I'm trolling my ass off. Do you know? It's so funny, right? Judgment, whatever. Do you know who was like, facts? I agree. Filter, makeup, super liberal. It's like, bro, bro, it was like clockwork.
Yeah.
I'm like, but y'all are telling me that this is not an issue. Since why is you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, y'all are now trying to make fake real. And then every 6 months, reality check. Reality check. Oh, seasonal depression. Oh, postgraduate depression. Oh, I'm depressed. It's like, no, you just hit the ground. But you still have not figured out that you need to stop doing that and just stay on the ground and build from the ground.
Yeah.
Not you don't when you build a house, you don't start with the roof. Hello.
Right.
It's not rocket science, bro.
And that's
It
why
literally isn't.
that's why we prefer the word grounded over humble any day.
Because I don't even know what humble would be a part of. I don't even know what humble would be. I don't even know. It would be the nice carpets inside. I don't even know. I don't know, bro. I don't
Yeah.
know what humble would be. It's just it's just a trash word.
It
Same thing
doesn't
with
tie in.
It doesn't. Same thing with sympathy versus empathy. We gonna talk about that too because that needs to be talked about. Because
Right.
people be thinking that empathy and sympathy is the same, and that's by design. You got flipped with one of these blanketed statements to even understand to put yourself on a pedestal, right? And all of these words that people have empathy, but there's more steps, right? Like we talked about last live. Me and you are probably some of the most sensitive, emotional, empathetic, right? We're artists, we're creative. We are all tapped into all of this stuff. The difference between us and other people, we don't let that control us, right? Then the spiritual people, oh, well, don't let your emotion, well, you can't control everything. It's like, so then what is self-mastery to you?
Yeah.
Crickets. You don't even
It's
know what
like
that is.
walking around aimlessly. It's
And
just
telling others where they should be going.
right.
Bro. Wait, but then also telling them they got ego. I'm like, you're walking around aimlessly telling people where they should be going while also saying you're not egotistical.
Right.
And also saying that that doesn't have to make sense. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you're just a big ball of confusion.
Yeah.
Like you're just conveniently saying, oh, it doesn't have to make sense. Well, if you're saying a whole bunch of nonsense, that probably you would think that's a good move, but it's not. It's like, no, it's still another trash move.
Yeah.
Oh, it only has to make sense to me. Okay, so then why do you need so much external validation then? Why are you constantly triggered then? If you truly believe that it only has to make sense to you, why are you so triggered? Simple. We're not asking enough questions, right? Oh, I don't know what they do. But yeah, this is a great live, bro. This is a great live, both of them. Both parts.
Fact.
Both parts. And it's funny too, because the first one was so like that because we again, well we did better this time. It's
Yeah.
not, we said 1 hour, we went 1.5 instead of 3. So we did
Yeah.
better this time. Anybody, if you guys like this way a little bit better, or we're gonna drop a poll to see like if you guys like Wednesday or Thursday better. Because personally I'm Gucci, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But if you guys are better with the same day every week, definitely let us know. You can let me know. I don't know, friends, I know you don't be
Yeah.
liking. Okay. Yeah, so definitely let us know and don't be on some be kind. Like don't be on some whole other,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have some one-on-one resources for you guys too as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this way
Also,
we can
link.
connect with people because I know it's not always easy to get your questions
Yeah.
answered through the chat. So we're
Yeah.
gonna have some kind of one-on-one discussion so all three of us can be able to just break things down.
That's a fact. Also, uh drop the pill. Drop the poll. Bet. Definitely link, excuse me, link in Friends' bio. Um he gets right. Like
Yeah.
he comes here and expands on what he's already written. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So definitely check that out. A lot of the questions that you guys asked is in his articles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So definitely get that. So then now you guys, because it's just like the grounding thing. When you guys get the basics down, now we can. You feel me? They got the crossover. Now it's the crossover behind the back. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And
Now
we
we can do
expand
that
on our
all out.
information as well.
Yeah. Because again, these are all just tools, and that's why the lie. You feel me? Nothing's rehearsed. None of that, bro. We
Right.
dropped the
Yeah.
well, what we talk about 2 days. I'm like, all right, I'm about to get in my bag. You feel what I'm saying?
We just
But do
dropped
you
the
need both
topic and we
sides?
freestyle.
But don't you need both sides, the egotistical and empathy? Um, no.
Like
So nah. So yeah. So he didn't get to the that's a surface. That's the surface one. So how we were using egotistical is like people using egotistical as a way to project, right? Ego, you need ego as part of you, but using as a try to Euro step from their own insecurities by calling you ego. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Because even ego has two sides, but people only concentrate on one, right? So that's what you need. Empathy. I mean, it's see the thing about empathy, and people don't know. The thing about empathy is like you have to actually have experience for you to actually understand where someone is coming from,
To even be
right?
empathetic in the first place.
So if you're behind a phone all goddamn day, you don't come out your crib, you don't talk to any new people, you're not giving people empathy, you're giving them sympathy. The
Yeah.
word sympathy is derived from pity,
Yeah.
but then you also say I'm not above anybody. So how can you pity someone?
Yeah.
That makes zero sense,
Mm-hmm.
right? So people don't even, they're so lost in the sauce that they say, well, if I say the right words, no one's gonna ask me no questions. No, I'm
So,
gonna ask you a question.
yeah.
Because how do
People
I know you're real?
people don't get their information from speaking with people. That's the
Yeah.
problem. People don't
Yes.
get information from experience, which is makes zero sense.
And that's why people like me and Ferns hit so many damn buttons just unintentionally, because it's like, bro, we're talking from experience,
Fact,
not a book.
you should see the Twitter, bro. The Twitter like is getting no love, unfollows left and right. Because when you want to come on there and laugh, and then you just get something thrown at you, it's like, bro, I wasn't even trying to see that, man. Like, shut up. But like I
And
said,
it's like,
I just tweeted. If you want to make a difference, you got to say things that don't normally want to be said.
only way.
Yeah,
This live in general, I was like, oh yeah, I knew we was gonna hit buttons. We was talking about relationships.
yeah,
Because everybody swear to God that it's not their fault.
yeah,
Yes, it is.
yeah.
It's 100% your fault.
Literally.
Now figure that out. You know what I'm saying? But had to be said. Uncomfortable. And I tweeted something similar. Like, how do you want it? How do you think? How do you expect things to change if you don't have the uncomfortable conversations? That's dumb.
Or you don't have anyone that can have the uncomfortable conversation with you.
Or
If you don't,
appreciate them.
yeah, if you don't have that person in you, first of all, it's your fault because you're not attracting anyone who can hold you accountable because you like to be enabled. Because being enabled is easy. Being coddled is easy. You got to appreciate the people that hold you accountable and stop looking at them like they're on the high
As the
horse.
bad guy.
Yeah, they probably love you 9 times out of 10 more than anybody. So that's big.
Yeah, especially people like us. That's crazy. But and it's funny because they always come back. Ain't that something?
And that's,
Wait. I want to apologize. No, that's dead. That's dead. I don't care about your apology.
I usually accept the apology, but I just stay away because it's like
Better than me.
the reason why I accept it is because I like that my opinion was eventually processed because I planted the seed and that was the reason why I did it. So to know that it grew into something, for me, it's like, all right, I kind of did my job. So it's like, all right, cool, no problem. But almost 9 times out of 10 people come around and it's tough because you got to just let them go. I said, if you really love someone, the hardest thing to do is to just trust that they're going to get there on their own. You can't really walk them through every single step. So if you really, really love somebody, you just got to trust that they're going to eventually have enough experience or go through enough, even if it's pain, whatever it is, whatever they're going to go through, eventually they're going to understand. And that's tough love.
Yeah. And that's the preferred love, man. I don't want this. And then in the last live, that's masculinity, femininity, right? You need both versions of the love, bruh.
Yeah.
Like you do. It's not up for debate. Like it's not an opinion. Nothing. That's not an opinion. You need both sides,
Yeah.
both versions of love. The masculine version of love and the feminine. You need both. That's why you have two parents. That's why That's why the two come together and make something else that has both in it, and then they bro. That's why. That's why.
The funny thing is, Mike, is we get on these lives and we basically teach math.
Really? math and symbols and geometry.
Yeah.
Really, the whole time the analogy I just had was geometry. It's like just understanding how stuff splits.
Yeah.
Like, and then it goes into why you have a family tree that's in the form of a triangle.
We're gonna need to break
Like,
out the whiteboard soon too.
bro, bro, that's
Have
a Zoom call
classes,
though.
actual classes.
That's the Zoom call. And whoa, yeah, we gonna cook up courses. Yo,
Yeah.
y'all ready for the courses, bro? I'm super with that, bro. Oh my god, it's so funny too because when I was younger, I wanted to be a teacher, not understanding, like, but I'm like, oh, I am,
Yeah.
you know, or whatever, relayer, teacher, whatever. I mean, I think I'm a teacher because I expand on stuff. I don't just regurgitate things and be like, oh, this is mine. It's not.
Fact.
Came from source.
And you're a teacher from a speaker perspective, and I feel like I'm more of like a teacher from a writing perspective. So it's a great
Look, she said hop
combination.
on Zoom. Nah, that's gonna be what do they call it? That's gonna be a charge because that we shit. If
Yeah.
we do Zoom classes, like we really gonna put some time and effort into that and really,
Yo, absolutely.
you feel what I'm saying?
We'll
So
have
it's
a whole
like,
curriculum, honestly.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That shit, man, bro. I think a lot of people would enjoy these courses for real.
And the actual podcast too, so we can you know, we'll still always utilize the live, but so people can just go about their days and listen to things, you know, from an audio perspective, I think would be much easier. But
big facts.
yeah,
Big facts. I know a lot of people last live was saying that they were doing stuff and like going around the house and doing stuff. That's perfect.
yeah,
And realistically, that's how I like to do things because now I know what really resonates. Because if I'm doing something else, right, not really paying attention, but what happened? What if one of us say something in the live, that was for us.
yeah,
You feel me? It's a whole. When I watch like general tarot readings or when I'm watching YouTube videos, I'll do something else so I know what resonates because I heard it.
right,
Right, there was a reason for me to hear it. But
yeah,
if I'm constantly glued in, right? Well, just me. I'm an auditory learner, so it's like
yeah,
I can get overloaded with audio, and
right.
I won't be able to process it fast enough.
That's one of the
So
main things I learned in writing too. Is like when you get when you're sitting there writing, sometimes you get writer's block. That's also for people that make music. Sometimes you just got to get up and just walk around and just take your mind off it, go around, see
yeah,
what resonates, and then maybe you might have a ping or a download, and then be able to come
yeah,
back and then just to build off
yeah,
that.
right. And then that's actually divine timing, not sitting on your ass and just waiting for something to drop in your lap.
Yeah,
We gonna talk about that one day. So it's funny that I didn't even get to that one on the last live because that's another thing.
yeah,
Oh, divine timing. Shut up, bro.
yeah. Or divinely
Your
protected
consequences to
too.
your actions will realize it's not about divine timing. It's like, no, nigga, that's called karma. It's
Yeah,
called being. It's like you're what is it? Every what is it? Every action has an opposite and equal reaction. Yeah, that's that. It's not divine timing.
yeah.
Like if you throw a ball at a wall, it's gonna come back at you. It's not rocket science. But yeah, like bro, they be killing me with that. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff planned for y'all. Next week, definitely share this with people because as you know, you guys we've gone on and tied it what you guys been saying, tied into what y'all been saying. Like we do a great job of that. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it a stack. Me and friends might be one of the best freestylers in the world. I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. All of this is off top of the dome, man.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like
yeah.
it's great.
Well,
It's great.
we treat it like it's just we incorporate everyone, but it's kind of treating it. This is the conversations Mike and I have on a regular anyway, so it's cool to be able to share it with everybody else. Because it's
That's a
strange
big
because
fact.
like we would have conversations with each other and be like, bro, so many people can benefit from these conversations that
Bro,
we had.
you said that all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, you said that all the time. I'm just like,
yeah.
and I'm sitting there like, that ass.
But you're
Because
just being you, which makes it so amazing, you know?
yes. And I'm just like, because my whole thing was like, oh, wait, other people don't have these conversations? You and Charlie be like, no, they're
Yeah,
not.
hell no.
I'm like, oh, okay. Because I've always had these my entire life, I had these types of conversations. So I was like, everybody's doing
How
it.
many people were receptive to the information that you were spewing out, though?
You are correct. You are correct. That is definitely a fact. But yeah, shit, man, we were supposed to be done 20 minutes ago. We ended up dropping some more stuff. But yeah, we about to get right. We got a lot of stuff coming for y'all. Just be on the lookout. Definitely share, like, do y'all thing. Definitely take what we say and discuss it with people.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people told me that. Like, they went to go talk to their family about it. Yeah, bro, have the conversation. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and we
If you
want to
have
know how those conversations go too. You
yeah,
know, we want to be
absolutely.
able to hear any insight or anything that you have to do, because it makes us and our content a lot better as well.
Yeah, and accountable.
Right.
Right? So if
Absolutely.
we out here asking questions, ask us questions.
Right.
It's only right.
Right.
But yeah, we about to hop off. This was great. I'm about to fix everything up. You feel what I'm saying? This is about to be posted. Definitely like, share,
I just
screen
got to hit the
record.
shout outs real quick, man. Shout out
Yeah,
Charles Universe. The one that's always trolling underneath these comments, make sure you follow him. Charles
that's a fact.
Universe. Shout out Vibrant Thoughts as well. Shout out
And
Skylar.
Vibrant Intentions.
Skylar
Shout out.
just
Yep.
opened her art page as well.
It's
And
lit.
she,
It's
she
lit.
has a lot of interactive stuff. So, for all
Shout
the
out
artists out
Katie.
there,
Big
go
sniper in the cut.
broadcast. That's a fact.
Big sniper in the cut. She got
Yeah.
some heat on the way too. I'm excited for her to drop that.
Absolutely. And just the love
man,
overall that we receive, man, because I know it's not easy to sit through a whole live, especially when it's on your Instagram app. I know that should be killing y'all battery too. So shout out to y'all as well.
Facts. Hey, we should do a Apple charger giveaway. Bro, that would be jokes. It's like, hey, the people, anybody that pulls up to 4 lives in a row and lets it be known, you get an Apple charger. Good luck.
Yeah. And on top of that, Mike and I are gonna remember that shit because it's only up from here. So
Hey, man, I might get a better ring light. What you mean? Just cause.
wait till we have the studio set up, bro.
Ambiance. Hold up. We gonna get the space projector. Is that could we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have the space projector with the ring lights in it.
We
Or
can do all
whatever it
that.
is in it.
That's a fact.
You feel me? We're gonna have flavors. Yeah, I'm gonna love doing that. But yeah, I know we do a little bit of rambling, but love you guys. Appreciate
Facts.
y'all. Everything's gonna get posted. Definitely share it, discuss. Even if you want to have on my comments or whatever, do all of that. Check out Ferns.
Yeah, the
About
first is
Ferns.
coming up. The first is coming up, guys. So
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah.
Because he low key freestyle lad too. That's why it's really amazing. I'm just like, hold up, you decide to think about this 3 days before the month is over? Okay.
And the reason being is like I said again, pedestal or like I don't want to have a preconceived way before the month starts. I let the month play out and let the message come to me. That's the difference. That's what creative people do. Not to up myself. I'm just saying true creative people know that when it comes down to it, they can get it done. So, and I learned a lot from these lives too, which my topic that I'm choosing came from these lives with Mike. So I know it's going to hit.
Say that. Oh my God. I'm excited.
Facts.
I'm so excited. But yeah, we're gonna be back next week. We're gonna drop the poll. Actually, should we drop it separately to get more?
Yeah.
Yeah. You drop it yours, and then we'll add the votes up. I think that's valid. And then do it on Twitter too.
Or you could just add the post, do the post, and I'll share it on mine, and then we could just do it that way. This way, so like we get everybody to vote on one. That works as well. Whichever one, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, you think people are gonna come to my story and vote? I don't know. We from New York, so people be stingy with that.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
Like that matters.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
You feel like people that will do. I'm not going to his story to go vote. Like, bro, just help some brothers out, bro. It's click.
It's like I'm not giving you free clout. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's like weird. It's like I don't want to see if he viewed my story, bro. I don't look at that.
Facts.
I don't look at who viewed it.
Facts.
But yeah, so we about to do that right now. Love everybody that stayed with us. You know what I'm saying? We might be very serious about that Apple charger thing. I think that's great promo.
Facts.
That's great.
And the good charger too, not the small box.
Yeah, we getting the C100. What is it? The C charger? I forgot what it's called. It charges shit. I
don't know what charger that is, but that shit don't leave the house. Shit don't leave the house. That shit stay home.
Hold on, I'm gangster because I'll be taking it places and I dare somebody. Like I wish you would. What's up? We about to drop that though. Love everybody in here. Definitely gonna hit you up later, Ferns. You know what's going on. Love you, Brody. Love everybody in here.
Love you too, man. Thanks, everybody.
All right, y'all.